Welcome to Friday. You can fry an egg or you can fry your brain.
I like to live a little, I like to drink a little, I like to smoke a little. I got him bad, bad, bad. So tell me what I should do, say, 'cause I'm gonna do it my own way. I don't give a fuck what you think, what you say. I got a bad reputation.
Friday. Start off on a sad note. I know a bunch of you, Pete and Ammo Head and Salty, and I'm trying to think. Gordon has passed away. Pete notified me this morning. I have no idea exactly what had happened. I know. I don't know. A couple of years ago, I don't know if he ended up breaking up or getting a divorce or whatever, and I know he was going through some hard times, but it seemed like lately he was doing really good. He was a mechanic at a Harley. Oh, maybe that's what the problem was. But Gordon passed away. Pete, thanks for letting me know. I've never actually, no, you don't have to feel so sorry. I mean, I communicate with Gordon exclusively through Facebook. I've never talked to him on the phone. I just know it goes all the way back to when he was on YouTube, and I don't even remember the name of his YouTube channel. We're going to look at freedom of the press. That's actually kind of funny. A session sour ale with currants. Freedom of the press. Talk about socialism and the power of the deep state. What? What, McLean? Rest in peace, Gordon. Andrew Gordon. Sad. I think Andrew would be happy. Nice curvy. Okay, so it kind of looks like Lake, what was it, Camp Lejeune water. Has that stereotypical kind of a essence of sour, but hey, it's in the E-glass. Sorry, I didn't get all cleaned up. I was just swapping out the new lug nuts from my old ones, and wouldn't my life be complete if something had to go wrong? One of the lug nuts went in by hand about halfway, and then locked up, and it almost feels like it's just turning the whole stud now. I mean, they put 8 on there because you really need 6, right? Cheers. These aren't like, this is another one brought to you by Jolson. These ones aren't overly sweet. They're also not overly sour. I mean, it's a session, right? I mean, the session starts when you open your first can and ends when you have your last one, and you just enjoy it all the way through. Klein wants to know what I'm doing. How do I always do this so that I don't want there. So it could have been just a quick lug nut. See, okay, so I know, nobody fucking cares, but I'm talking anyway, Jeremy. I had to order a special ultra thin 15/16 socket so I could get because I broke the one that I made already, and when this one showed up, sure enough, it was too big to go into the hole where my the stock Dodge lug nuts were, which evidently I should have just never done that in the first place. But I took and did the same thing, put it in my drill, spun it. Well, it was on my why do I keep saying angle? Bench grinder. Went a little bit, cooled it off, went a little bit, tested more, cooled it off with water, tested it a little bit more, and then it fit, and I manually broke all of the stock lug nuts loose, jacked each corner up, took the stock ones off, put the new ones on, and then when it was actually the second tire, I'm actually just putting the lug nut in all the way by hand, and went and grabbed my impact, and it went maybe just a little bit more, and then stopped and snapped the 1/4 inch off. I mean, I realized it's all I had, 1/4 inch. Snapped the 1/4 inch adapter off, and now I'm like, okay. So I just went back, and the spline adapter that came with these special lug nuts, because they're splined, kind of like a drive shaft, fits on the big T handle. So I just went, just so nothing bad would happen and I break that adapter or something, I went and did all of the other tires and came back and tried to see if I could get that one to either go in more or come off. And when I gave it a little push to go on, it turned, and then it turned, and then I got the snapping and it's the same sound when you don't use lube. I'm almost positive now the stud is turning in the hub, and hey, if it was left entirely to me, I would take the tire off and take a welder and tag the stud so that it stops spinning, and then maybe see if I could get a 9/16 die and chase the threads, and it like she's a pro level. Kev Dog, trust me, she leaves the glasses on, and it's all of that librarian look. She's not self-serve, man. She's like at the full service counter, if you know what I mean. And of course, Rob Kennedy, my friend and mechanic, and yes, I got some fruit you can pick. He's gone, so now and Sam tells me they don't make such a thing as an oversized stud, so if it's spinning and it's stripped out the hub, now I guess I need a whole new hub. Yeah, this really good deal on some nice rims and tires is just really working out great for me. But I'm that luck of the Irish. Shut up. Oh, Christopher. Oh, the optional mechanic. Hold on. Okay. Well, granted, he's a hack, but Tony's like, if I heard that you were driving around with 3 lug nuts, I wouldn't be concerned. He said the fact that it's 7 lug nuts on the front and not on the rear, and you're not hauling like loads of concrete or something, you'll be just fine. So he wrote me in for not next week, but the following week. Hey, Hey, it's only money. Which, I just have so much of it these days. It's great. I was rolling in it before I started here. Christopher is on his honeymoon, and he says to say hi. What? Oh. They all just waved back. Ooh. McLean is passing Miramar Air Station. Top Gun! That's awesome. Sorry. Oh, want to know how Christopher's morning was going? This is what crawled out in his hotel room. He crushed the head off of it and then put that there so you'd get a size comparison. And this is the lovely couple. Look at the size of that thing. I don't know why she's got that look on her face. It's probably bigger than Christopher's dick. Well, at least longer. Hey, but yes. Yes. Look on the bright side. They upgraded his room to a much nicer room with a better beach view. The flavor of the day is the side charger. This has not been fired. This has not been shot by me or Sharky. It is shootable. Yeah, Sharky here. There you go. Looking good, Vern. Looking real good. And nice titties. And the weapon of choice out today is my beautiful G20, and it's got the Serpico trigger in it. And Sharky, big titties, and this. Oh yeah. I don't know if you go to Pete's site, by the way, I forgot to mention this yesterday. If you go to Pete's site, he does not have the chest rig listed anywhere, but if you ask about it, any holster that he normally makes is modified for that rig. And what's cool about that rig is if you could order the rig, and at the time that you order it, you could get multiple holsters to go in it. I thought about it. Yesterday I said I would want it for the other VP. But if I'm truly going to be in the woods, and I'm really worried about it, overall this actually balances kind of nicely to be matte. But I guess I thought about it, and I decided to order his new chest rig just so that I could give it a try, show it to you, all the ways it can be configured. And I'm waiting on a price, but I decided to go with the G20 as the primary initial one. I'm considering getting the VP one additionally for it, but the more I thought about it, the firepower, the reason that I would want a chest rig is that it's out and I'm available to get it, even if it's, again, if I'm driving. Of course, I have one that works with all of the thin slide Glocks, which means it works for a lot. I think everything I have except for, god damn it, except for this one. So if I'm in bear country right now, I have 16 rounds, and I'd probably order up some I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not Underwood ammo. I mean, I really like Underwood ammo in the oh shit scenario. but buffalo boar. I'd probably order up a box of buffalo boar that I would, keep in that if I was, going to be out on the trail or whatever. But yeah, I decided that I wanted to get one of those rigs from Pete. Hey, you can say what you want. I don't stand here on this channel and promote anything without you getting the most sincere thoughts from me on the subject. And there is a reason that I right now am not using a single Kydex holster that is not one of Pete's. Armor Guard. Today, I have been exclusively using the outside the waistband for the VP9 Tactical. Smells like heaven. And right now, normally I have the Hellcat, but I guess I'm in a Friday pissy mood, so I have the, I got sweat, oh my god. Just look at the optic on this. You probably, nothing like, of course, any of you out there that actually carries an optic ready gun, the problem that you, is it just me or is like some really hot babes today? What the optic ends up getting covered with is mostly probably dead skin. What the hell is this? Oh, I forgot all about that. Dead skin. Like today, I was demoing a wall with plaster lath and insulation. Yeah, the XD here. This is gonna lose Sharky. Yeah. I mean, if we want to be if we want to be 100% sure. There we go. Okay. Just so those safety sallies out there, we can all check, and yes, indeed, the gun is loaded, and I feel safe. It weighs a little bit more than the Hellcat, but I mean, proof is in the pudding, man. I'm wearing my pajamas, and this thing is going nowhere. I mean, even after I'm out jogging. Okay, first comment. Jolson, wrong channel on the Blackwater. Smile Money says first being first. 18 minutes in. Yes, I did. Christopher wants to know if I showed you guys the dragon he slayed this morning. On his honeymoon, he showed his manhood and slayed the dragon, and then got upgraded to a better room with a better view. Well done, Christopher. Woo! Yeah! Okay. Sorry, I blew up right there. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Richie Poo. Smile Money says, so awesome to see Christine at the range. Oh, we, the YouTube community, would not know. We haven't seen shit. I know. I'll try to work on it. I'll try to work on it, okay? Smart Money Scotsman was about Mr. Holster. I thought it was over a woman and stalker. Well, assuming that nobody is listening that gives a shit, The problem is I don't think I was ever completely indoctrinated into Scotsman's clan. And that's fine. That's fine. But, I tell you what. Here's what I feel that my curse is. I get really busy. I mean, it's a good chance that I won't be done with this and Christine will be walking through the door. Yesterday I raced to make sure that dinner was ready. I made stir-fried or chicken stir-fried rice in the wok, and it came out really good. She enjoyed it. But it's always just a race. And when she gets home, I'm sorry. I realize I have the best friends. You guys. And in full sincerity, if you want, I'll do a couple shots and double back. I'll circle back on this, as the fucking lying redhead would have said. But the best group of friends that I have. It's like everybody that I've met through YouTube. Locally, I got Steve Schweitzer. And then my old dear friend Bob from childhood. Joe doesn't live anywhere in the area anymore, but his parents, which are my ma and pa. Unfortunately, ma is now under 24/7 hospice care, and things aren't looking good. And they are the true role models. If you hooked me up to a lie detector and said, Who is your real father? I would say Frank Colo. And I would be telling the truth. My real dad is just a useless piece of shit and just non-existent in my life. I mean, Frank Colo. My ma, I mean, nothing against my actual mother, but there is a lot less... I don't know how you would even word it. Ma and Pa, married, cute couple. Never seen them argue. Just this. I mean, through high school and beyond, we ate. We had dinner as a family. Nobody left the table until everybody was done. We all helped clean up, and then we sat and watched TV. And Ma usually always sat in Pa's lap on the old recliner. Just such an awesome couple. To me, that's my ma and my pa. Again, if my mom actually ever sees this, I'm sorry. Yes, you did the best that you could. You had a hectic life, and lately I think you're making a lot of poor decisions. But that's a different story. So my YouTube community. It's like the best group of friends. Yeah, it all goes back to, oh my God, you're making friends with people on the internet? Oh shit, that's wicked. You know how much shit could go bad? Like when they thought Travis was gonna be like never seen again for coming to Duluth. Okay, bad. Pineapple cranberry, yeah, buoy. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Glad to see you guzzling beer again. Me too. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sprouty, I will be in Alaska soon. Can't even carry a knife. I will have my 1,000 lumen flashlight. That bear will see spots. Grizzly bears attack. I do not need to be faster than anyone on the tour. Just one step quicker than the slowest. So true. You only need to carry like I don't know, like a 22, so that the guy alongside you just put a cap in his knee and he goes down. You make it. Ah, fuck. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Mr. 27 says intro Nirvana guy brew bomy. Heck yeah. Then he says he's 9th. Multi-Gunman says 9 beer is a good start. 9 beer. Mm-hmm. Miss 27 says, looks like a rose wine. Multi-Gunman says, unacceptable. And then he says to Multi-Gunman, I know, it's not whiskey. Smart Money says, oh, you said douche it, not douche it. I thought, what the heck is he doing to that poor rifle? I douched it. Actually, if it's the Mosin, if you shoot the corrosive ammo, I do come home and douche it right away. Okay. Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, these are 4.5%. Looks like a hell of a Christmas party. Let's see, before it changes, I think I'm going her, her. Okay. Got that? Smart Money. 100% Western European ancestry, but that includes English, Scottish, German, Irish, and a little Swedish. My 5th great-grandfather came to America in 1753. Simple farmers, owned no slaves, always lived in Pennsylvania. And then a comment that he added, forgot in almost every war they served to form this country. I married a woman with ancestry of English and Polish, and my daughter married a man from Irish-Italian heritage. So we are American mutts and proud of it. That's that's cool. I've never done the ancestry thing. I know if we play the paranoid versus paranormal. That database, they share that with the feds, and you know how many people that just wanted to see what their heritage was ended up being arrested. I mean, I don't have anything I have to worry about. Obviously, I have conceal and carry permit, so I've done the the fingerprinting and boom, the pew pew thing. Salty. It's the eye of the naked. It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to challenge our rival. And the last known survivor stalks its prey in the night. And he's watching all of us with his eye of the naked. Miss 27 says, eyes of your nakedness or my nakedness. Multi-Gunman says, make his naked fight on the hill in early day. Constant chill deep inside. Oh good, there's a read more button. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Have we not talked about this? Shouting gun on the run through the endless nakedness in the fight of naked for the rest. Yes, but who's to say? For the hill, naked man would kill. Why? They do not know. Stiffen wounds test their pride. Men of 5 still alive through the raging glow, gone insane from the nakedness that they surely know. For whom the naked tolls, time marches on. For whom the naked tolls, for whom the naked bell tolls. Metallica.
Listen, you're fake news. You're fake news.
Dodgy, I will admit. Cobra, I hate Vivint as well. Had them in my other house. Always scheme to keep you locked in and pain them. She's so hot. Yeah. No, Vivint sucks. And it's funny, because since I called and put it in the record that I'm leaving, fuck you. I own the shit. If I don't have access to it, then bye-bye. And all of a sudden now I'm getting, oh, if you bring people over, you can make money. If you recommend somebody. Yeah, I do not recommend Vivint. Unless, of course, you're just simple and you just, if you pay them to come in and hook everything up and get it all running and you're happy with that. But if you feel that you own the shit, because someday you will, granted, like Cobra says, that probably, hey, you don't want this, or hey, you want that? No! I mean, when I called to have my door, I said I couldn't get my door to reprogram because I don't have access to the system. They're like, well, your door lock it's a quick set, deadbolt, programmable. Your door is 3 generations out from where we are right now. Maybe it's time for an upgrade. I said, hey, if you're hooking me up for free, why don't we do the front and back door? Well, it wouldn't be free. And I go, okay, moving on. Cobra, got my Tommy Enterprise pre-ordered. It was saving up for a Harley, but maybe not now. They went woke. Phew. Maybe I'll just get a used one anyway. Cobra, Christine, who wanted nothing but a Harley. Harley memorabilia. Did she throw it away? No. She's got a Harley stuff hung up on the wall as you go that way. Her desk, when she was able to have her own, when she had her own office, she had Harley stuff, Harley shirts. She does not want anything to do with Harley, and this was before the woke. She just got upset in the fact that technology is so stifled. You fucking buy a $33,000 Harley Davidson and some of the primary gears inside are plastic. The mechanics just, I follow on that, that whole TikTok thing that, it's all a Chinese conspiracy and the mechanics that I follow, several Harley mechanics, they just shake their head. And one of them, he thinks his dealership is going to be flipping over to Indian. Another guy that I guess has a lot of sponsorship through Harley denounced them, stopped making payments on his bike, and he goes, I don't care, they can repossess it, fuck them. And he was, Indian reached out to him, and I guess they're sending him a bike. No, Christine does not want a Harley Davidson anymore. She wants the Indian Chief Bobber. It's sexy, and they're a good engine, and they've got a hell of a lot more torque and horsepower than a Harley. And I've watched head to head on several of the different engines, and you just fuck Harley Davidson. There is a very lot of pissed off people right now. Salty, when I was in the Navy, they pulled 2 of my wisdom teeth, and afterwards they gave me 2, was it the Percocets? Pain kill-it pills. My buddies told me that to maximize the value of the pills, take 1 and then shotgun a beer and you'll sleep for about 24 hours. Miss 27 says, nice. Were you naked, dentisting? Smile Money says, Matt told him to fill the prescription and don't take them. He can sell them to his friend. And he'll have the money to buy beer to review. Probably. Malte Gunman said, did they find you swinging naked from the anchor after that? Poco says, not it by far. How do you know? You could be. Miss 27 says, where art thou, multi-gun man again? Says, late as usual. And then he says back to him, lame, you're behind 6 beers now. Poco, I don't like those lights or the company. Oh, are you talking about Bryn Night? If you're talking about Bryn Night, obviously everybody everybody is more than welcome to honestly having an opinion, but when it comes to a weapon light, I have not met its equal. I love the fact that it has two I know, blah 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 blah. I like the fact that it has two frickin' beams, and when you're standing there in a scenario like this, there is absolutely no shadow. And in this particular, actually, I got this thing perfect right there, right where I'm about to go nuclear. You know what? I might just leave this guy on here. It's just been sitting on the shelf anyway. Did I get that right? Oh yeah, plenty of room to fold that down if I were to put some kind of optics on here. I would. Yeah, I can't. This right now is filled with mostly green tips. I see the very top one's not. I don't know why, but I do have an optic I could put on this. I mean, it's nothing special. It's the RS30. There you go. You know what? Fuck it. There we go. End of Sharky. You still didn't shoot this. Neither have I. Oh, hang on, little buddy. I don't want. I know you quit. I know you're a quitter. I'm proud of you. What about that? Cheers. This should be interesting. By the time Christine gets home, this is the what did I have this morning? Yeah, I've had no solids today. Yeah, you know the thing. Let's see. This 27 says, FYI, I like Brew Babes for my birthday. This 27 says, or Melted Gunman says to him, if you're a good boy, we can make that happen. And then he says back, I'm a very good boy. Cheapo Gun Guy says, you are your life and nothing else. And fuck Kamala Harris, who... Democracy! We have to save democracy! Democracy is one step away from socialism. We are a republic. And if you lose... The thing about a republic is everybody's vote counts. And if you let that go, then you have lost. And if that's what our society wants, then they are a bunch of idiots. Poco says, I've lived in Alaska. Most people I know carry 44 Magnum and the 454 Casull. 32 rounds of 9 won't take down a grizzly. Want to go salmon fishing? Hey, I think it'd be badass if Pete had a chest rig for the Casull or the 44. Heck yeah, Sharky. And of course, the darkened one right there is the one that goes right there. So when you do that, it's the next one that's available, and that is the ultra hot one. No, this would be freaking badass. I mean, if I lived closer to Pete and he could do a holster for this and the Casull. you know, with my luck, because I'm Irish, the bear would come at me. I'd have plenty of time to get the casoul out, and that would be the time that one of Mikey's fucking rounds blows the revolver to pieces. Matt Davis says, "All hail the Plow King." Smile Money says, "I guess the tire plug is working." No, it's actually not, but it's not on my truck anymore. Usher Myers says, "Good night, King." Good night, good sir. Pete from the Armory Channel says, "Cops carry the G45 nowadays." Maybe they should carry that. Whoops. Don't do that. Wade, "I prefer fixed blades. They are stronger and easier to maintain. They're more comfortable to hold, too." No, I don't. That's why I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with her. I probably need to do a messenger video call, and I need to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, and let her decide which ones that she wants. I have like 10 more that are upstairs that are in my normal carry rotation. I can tell you what, there's a few that I know I absolutely cannot give up. I would be happy to buy her the real steel, but I will not give up this knife. This is such a sexy thing. It's Eric's fidget spinner. And right here, this is what happens when I find out McLean's not going to be over tonight. I mean, I just love the everything about this. But yeah, there's, like I said, laying here right now, I don't know. Bad choice. I mean, I actually have the Iraq Veteran 888 one in here, mainly because I know she really likes the aggressive style one, and I'm like, God, do I actually... the other one was this like gentleman's folder. I don't even remember what the hell this is. It's a CR. I don't know. Reminds me a lot of like the one that Jeremy, that I gave to Jeremy. Then of course my and I've already forgot what it is. I don't know. And this one, I'm actually kind of hoping that this is like the same thing. But I know she really likes the cleaver style carbon fiber. Let's see. Everyone takes a leak. God, fucking stupid. This one I think she's actually gonna like. The Firebird Gonzo. I mean, I've never carried it. It's really, honestly, it's not my style. Fuck. Ooh. Holy shit. This thing is sharp as fuck. Okay. And then a knife that I have actually purchased a couple times and keep giving them away as gifts. The Ken Onion design, God, don't drink and drive, kids. I don't remember. I've purchased this thing a few times. This one actually was a battle box knife. Starts with a B. Okay. But she cannot have Sharky's bottle opener. I had 2 of these. I gave one to David. I gave it to David because I thought this was a really, really cool knife. And I don't know. He liked it, so I was happy. I think they're badass. Obviously, it works as a bottle opener. And there's actually no signs on it that it's been used as a bottle opener. Okay. Sorry I doubted you, Sharky. Wade, did you see the French Olympics women's boxing match? They let a trans man beat a woman till she quit. And any other time he would have been arrested. Try that in my town. No shit. You know what? Look at the world that we're in. Camel Toe Harris, a useless fucking dick-sucking hooker that slept her way to the positions that she's at. Nobody wanted her. She didn't even make the bare minimum to when she tried to be president last time. This time around, she's been a fucking absolute goddamn joke. The czar of the border denouncing it, bragging one minute that she's Indian and they're cooking Indian dishes, and all of a sudden Donald Trump's a racist for pointing that out. I'm sorry. The biggest fucking racists on the planet right now, black people. I mean, you're like, somehow you're supposed to be embarrassed to be white? Fuck you. We should have a White Pride Month. Proud of it. White Pride Day. White Pride anything. It's all about division. As long as the powers that be keep us fighting, then we are so busy. Black against white and Israel against blah blah blah. Fucking just uneducated shit stains. I won't play their game. I want the right person for the job, and Kamala Harris is not the right person for the job. She is you're looking on the floor and you're not even gonna see her. She's not even worthy of being shoveled off the shit bin. Yet here we are. Bill Maher really fucking ripped her. I mean, that's a sign right there. Yeah, that whole Olympic thing is a joke. I hope that woman, I heard other people are already stepping up to find her a position, but what a joke we are living in right now. A fucking guy in the Olympics against a woman. I already talked about it. I hope these people all end up exactly where they deserve to be. EMT says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. D5 and the button in honor of POTUS and the POTUS, vaginas.
Macho Biden! Macho Biden! Macho Biden!
D5 is a hit. David, I can't help but giggling when people report that sidearms are being carried by different police departments and other agencies. Cops carry what they're issued. They have no choice in the matter. Police officers are all viewed by the city administrators as nothing but a liability. Cities purchasing agents decide what gun are issued to the police officers based on price only. If you have ever worn a badge as a professional law enforcement, your report is of no value. And Smile Money says, go to read more button. Things may have changed in our town of 55 to 60,000. Our officers have all the toys, an armored vehicle, SWAT team, motorcycles, bikes, ATVs, all $25,000 drone, canine units, etc. Automatic weapons. First dog actually bit a commissioner at its introduction meeting. They traded that dog but got two more. They got whatever they want. Now they carry Glocks, I believe. They are not getting a David Brown quality level 1911. Hell, those probably just come up missing. Well, you know, again, what David said, the Glocks, when it comes, that's how Glock made their name. Here's a whole bunch of Glocks. I don't even know if the initial round were even paid for. But like David said, because I had this conversation with him, it's all based on price. Like here locally, it's Smith & Wesson M&Ps. And I have not had a lot of good things, especially recently, to say about the M&P. I mean, I had problems with Joey's. I think I got that running right. I don't know why. I don't know if Joey ever had any problems with it. The police trade-in was a fucking nightmare. At like 14 yards, you had to aim a foot or more to the right to have it hit the target. I don't know what was wrong with that. I like my Performance Center 10mm. And I'm not even sure about Christine's. To this moment in time, all she thinks is that I bought it for me because it's 10mm. And again, truth serum, bullshit. I haven't even shot the thing. Like I said when I gave it to her, no, I want the Performance Center, just like your 9mm, and I will wait until it's available. Bazinga! Smile money. The water sensor would be great if the sub pump goes bad. Yes. Of course, if you're on vacation somewhere, I hope you can make a call to your son or your daughter or whatever, and they can run over and at least try to save the day. Sharky, cheers all. Blackwater, cheers all. Catching up. Not the backup channel. Laugh out loud. Hey Matt, no. Hey, you're the first one to actually point that out. That I fucked that up again. Yeah, I like dark hair, but I dig the no tattoos. I think I'd go blue then red. Sharky SH, last few minutes were choppy, and the Iron Bomy outro on the next one. On the fuzzy Sharky on the Fuzzy Bear, America. Hell yeah, brother. Says cheers all, more catching up. Fuzzy Bear SH, salute for Matt and Semper Fi, not making the whole catch up, but it's the weekend, so you should be able to make a dent in the backlog. And last comment, Multi-Gunman on the right video. I'm here, bringeth the whiskey and 357 Magnums. Moose 27 says, and 12 gauge basement pops. That is something that has never happened. I mean, I'm not saying that, it could be fun. As long as I don't hit the boiler, the water heater, the beer fridge, that'd be bad. Where do I put this? I put this kind of in the lawnmower beer. 4.5. If you like a slightly sour beer, it's like the currant. I don't know if they really are using currant berries. Kind of tastes like that. Freedom of the Press, though, just all around as a name is a joke, but I don't know, it's the name of the beer. On the do I put these on the beer scale or the non-beer scale? I mean, overall, I guess I would give it like a 6.5 on the regular scale. Okay, going bold. And Jolson, thank you for providing the fun for both the brew review and Eric's after party. I'm going to be taking that with me. No show tonight because John had an itch that Amanda is scratching. Going to the club. Swinging in right at the hour point. 22 minutes ago, Rich says, cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Cheers, titties. Ed, Scott. Bad says, "Hi, Clevers." Bad, thank you. Light's green, trap's clean, and I am out of here. Cheers. Cheers, fam. You deplorable bastards.